Think dogs forgive everything just because they love us? Well, not exactly. Hey there, dog lover. Ever worry that you've made a mistake with your pup? Or wonder if they still remember that one thing you did? You're not alone. We all mess up sometimes. But the truth is, dogs remember. Not in words like we do, but in feelings. And there are some things they just never forget. In this video, I'm going to share 12 things your dog will never forgive. Some are obvious, some might surprise you. And trust me, number 8 still haunts me. Let's jump in. 1. Yelling or loud voices. Ever shouted at your dog because they peed on the floor? Again? Yeah, it happens. Maybe you were having a rough day and the barking just tipped you over the edge. But here's the thing. Dogs don't understand yelling the way we think they do. To them, loud voices aren't about discipline. They're just noise, sudden, intense, and scary, especially because dogs have much more sensitive hearing than we do. What sounds like a firm tone to us can be booming and terrifying to them. And no, they're not being dramatic. They genuinely don't understand why their favorite human, the one they trust the most, is suddenly mad. Instead of learning from it, they shut down. They get nervous. Some dogs even become scared of their owner over time. And that trust? It takes a hit. A big one. If you've ever noticed your dog flinch or cower when you raise your voice, even when it's not at them, that's a sign they remember past reactions. They don't forget how it made them feel. So next time, take a breath. Speak softly, even when correcting them. You'll be surprised how much more your dog listens when they feel safe. 2. Leaving them alone too long. Let's be honest, life is busy. Work, errands, appointments. We're constantly on the go. But while we're out in the world, your dog is at home. Just waiting. Watching the door. Listening for your car. Feeling time pass slowly. Dogs are pack animals by nature. In the wild, they're never alone. So being left for hours, day after day, can be emotionally draining. Sure, they might nap, but they also feel lonely. And when they act out, chewing up shoes, howling, pacing, it's not misbehavior, it's stress. It's their way of crying out, "I miss you." A dog doesn't care if you're working hard. They just know you're gone. And if this becomes a regular thing, they remember. Some dogs even develop separation anxiety, which can be tough to fix once it starts. So, what can you do? If you're gone long hours, try leaving toys that stimulate them. Use a dog camera with treats, or consider a dog walker or daycare now and then. Your pup needs company, and they'll never forget the times they felt completely alone. 3. Ignoring their pain or illness. We all hope it's nothing serious when our dog seems off. A slight limp, a weird cough, less energy, and we say it. He's probably fine. But here's the problem. Dogs are wired to hide pain. It's a survival instinct. In the wild, showing weakness could be dangerous. So when your dog does show discomfort, it usually means it's already bad. That's why it's important not to ignore those little signs. Maybe they're not jumping on the bed like they used to, or suddenly snapping when touched. It's not attitude, it's pain. And if they feel like we're not noticing, or worse, we're brushing it off, they carry that emotional hurt too. Your dog trusts you to be their voice. If you ignore their signals, that trust gets damaged. So if something feels off, trust your gut. A vet visit is always better than regret. 4. Not letting them be a dog. Dogs are born to sniff, dig, bark, run, and chase. It's in their DNA. It's who they are. But how often do we say, "Stop barking," or "Come on, let's go," when they're just trying to explore? Think about it. How frustrating would it be if someone rushed you through your favorite hobby every time? When we pull the leash because we're in a hurry, or tell them no every time they act like, well, a dog, they start to feel stifled. A walk isn't just exercise. For them, it's a full-blown adventure. Every scent tells a story. Letting them sniff isn't wasting time. It's enriching their mind. The more you let them be themselves, the more fulfilled and happy they'll be. And when you constantly shut that down, They don't forget. 5. Rough handling or forced affection. Some dogs love belly rubs and kisses. Others, not so much. But we humans tend to treat dogs like plush toys, picking them up suddenly, hugging them tightly, or kissing their faces. For many dogs, that kind of touch feels invasive. They might stiffen up, turn away, or even growl. It's not because they don't love you. It's because you're ignoring their boundaries. Imagine someone constantly getting in your face or grabbing you when you're not in the mood. You'd get frustrated too, right? When we ignore those subtle no's, dogs don't just get uncomfortable. They lose trust. And trust, once broken, is hard to rebuild. Always pay attention to body language. Give affection the way they like it, not the way we want to give it. 6. Unfair punishment. Ever come home to find trash everywhere? And immediately scolded your dog? But here's the thing. They don't know why you're mad. If something happened hours ago, it's already gone from their mind. So when we yell or punish them now, they just feel confused and afraid. That guilty look? It's not guilt. It's your dog reacting to your energy. They're reading your anger, not connecting it to their behavior. Unfair punishment doesn't teach them anything. It just teaches them to fear you. Correcting behavior needs to happen in the moment, not hours later. Otherwise, you're not disciplining. You're damaging the bond. 7. Inconsistent rules. Dogs crave structure. It helps them feel safe. So when the rules keep changing, like being allowed on the couch one day, then being yelled at for it the next, it's super confusing for them. They don't know you were just in a bad mood. They just know, yesterday this was okay, today I'm in trouble. That kind of inconsistency creates anxiety. They never know what to expect. And that stress builds up. Consistency builds trust. And trust makes your dog feel secure, so whatever your house rules are, stick to them, every time. 8. Rehoming without warning. This one's heartbreaking. Sometimes, rehoming is the only option. Illness, financial struggles, or emergencies can make it unavoidable. But when a dog is rehomed suddenly, without effort to work through the issue, it can feel like the ultimate betrayal. Dogs form deep emotional bonds with their people. They don't understand why they're being left. They just know they're not wanted anymore. Even in their new home, many dogs carry that trauma for years. Some never fully recover. If you're ever in a situation where rehoming might be necessary, do everything you can to explore alternatives first. Talk to trainers. Reach out to rescues. Ask for help. Your dog would never give up on you. They hope you'll do the same. 9. Lack of mental stimulation. Food and walks are great. But for your dog's brain, it's not enough. Dogs are smart. Even breeds that don't look like working dogs still crave challenges. Without puzzles, games, training, or new experiences, they get bored. And boredom leads to bad behavior. Chewing, barking, pacing, it's all because they need something to do. Think of it this way. Imagine being stuck in a room with nothing but a sandwich. No phone, no books, no TV, just 4 walls and time crawling by. You'd go a little stir-crazy too. Simple things like treat dispensing toys, short training sessions, or even changing your walking route can make a huge difference. A mentally stimulated dog is a happy dog, and they'll remember the joy you bring them. 10. Forced socialization. Some dogs are social butterflies, others are introverts. And that's totally okay. Forcing your shy or anxious dog to interact at a loud dog park or pushing them into meeting new dogs or people before they're ready, it can feel overwhelming. Imagine being dragged into a party full of strangers when you're already nervous. That stress doesn't just go away, it builds up. When dogs feel trapped or pressured, it leads to fear. And fear can turn into aggression or withdrawal. Instead, let them take the lead. If they want space, give it. If they want to observe from afar, that's fine. Socialization should be positive, not forced. 11. taking away their safe space. Every dog needs a safe zone, a place that's theirs. A bed, a crate, a quiet corner of the room. It's where they go when they feel scared, overwhelmed, or just tired. So when we punish them in that space, or let kids poke at them while they're resting, we're taking away the one place they feel totally safe. And dogs don't forget that betrayal. Respect their space, make it clear it's a no-interruption zone. You'll see how much calmer and happier your dog becomes when they know they have a place of peace. 12. Giving up on training. Too soon. He's just stubborn. Sound familiar? Truth is, dogs aren't born knowing what we expect from them. They need time, consistency, and patience to learn. But when we throw up our hands and give up after a few tries, they feel it, especially if we replace guidance with punishment. Training is about trust, encouragement, repetition, and yes, lots of treats. If you stick with it, your dog will get there. They just need you to believe in them. And if you don't, that feeling of failure stays with them, just like it would with us. So, which one of these caught you off guard? Be honest, have you done any of them? No shame, I've made a few of these mistakes too. We're all learning. Drop a comment below and share your story. Let's learn together. And if you want to understand your dog even more, check out our next video. 10 signs your dog secretly hates what you're doing. It's a real eye-opener. And hey, if you learned something today, do your pup a favor. Subscribe to The Loyal Pup for more simple tips, heartwarming stories, and helpful dog advice. Tap that subscribe button. We've got lots more to share. See you in the next one.